And hello!
Howdy.
Welcome
The finale.
to our
The
12th
end.
episode total
Nice.
and the finale of our first campaign module, Hoard of the Dragon Queen. Tonight we wrap up the past 3 months worth of adventuring that have brought the Heroes of Greenest to this very moment. We do not have any announcements for the particular week. We did want to just give a moment to appreciate. We had a guest star last week, and Omar was a huge fun to have at the table. He was going to make it today, but unfortunately there are some family circumstances that are going on, and we give him all the love and respect and hope for the best. So we just wanted to bring that to just attention for those of you that were looking forward to seeing Nute Amakir kind of continue along tonight's session. We hope to see him back in the Rise of Tiamat in the second half of the adventure. So, maybe we'll see him. It depends on how the adventure goes. Now, outside of that, let's go ahead and let's crush this session out, boys.
I'm excited.
So, last we left off, our adventuring group, the Heroes of Greenest, have arrived at their final destination, the village of Parnas, a small, and I mean small village, located within the Great Peak mountain range that has been underneath the iron grip of the Cult of the Dragon. Led by a few wearers of purple, Captain Athelstan is one, and a potential ally who you were able to come to terms with, a high elf named Nute Amakir, who was able to kind of provide a little bit of some information about, what the cult's been doing, in which their ultimate goal has been to bring and transport all of the wealth that has been stolen from not only your home when they attacked Greenest that night, but every other village, town, and settlement that they've raided. The transport that you followed along the high road to Waterdeep, from Baldur's Gate and all the way, moving to the Mirror of Dead Men, has brought you to its location. A floating sky giant fortress, or a cloud giant fortress, known as Skyreach. How the cult has acquired this fortress is beyond your knowledge, but the cult is using it to transport this wealth to a location you're unsure of. You know Resmir is here, as well as Asbar and Joss. So you had a few options. You could travel through the front gate, utilizing the banner that you acquired from Talus the White, and the password, the phrase that allowed you to kind of signify yourself or signal as allies of the cult to allow you into Skyreach through the front door. The second was there was a tunnel that led towards a kind of like an underground entrance to the base component of the castle. Allow you to get into the castle undetected, but removed any protection of anonymity. If you are caught, you're not wanted. You chose the latter option, and traveling through the underground tunnel network, you started to notice that the biome began murky and rock to permafrost, and ice and humans, ogre and tomb and friend wall brought you
That was crazy.
to the acquired items, jewelry, and protecting it, an adult dragon. You fought bravely, nearly lost, but fortunate enough, triumphant. And that is exactly where we left off, with Lux Everest using the guiding bolt. You hear a voice that whispered in kind of like the back of your head as you were getting ready to cast it, that felt mad. It was booming all around you, yet you're the only one that's heard it. And it
Kind of betrayed.
so, with the dragon's where it was in that cavern, with it falling to the ground, you see as the worm's corpse begins to crack certain parts of the ice underneath it, but nothing caves in. The entire cavern around you begins to shake, and it begins to shake pretty violently from kind of like the of the dragons. You don't get an opportunity to kind of collect yourself and make sure that everyone's okay. In fact, you look at the that are kind of begin to shake, and you realize that you're going to drop, and so I'm going to make a dex saving.
Let's see how we won for the finale.
Can I just tell him?
What is it, saving?
Dex saving throw, yeah.
So, I could potentially take no damage.
What'd you roll it? The 2?
I rolled,
What is that? Which one's one? This one?
A 23.
Okay.
I rolled a 15.
15?
Now,
Yikes.
how much HP do you have, bro? 21 health?
No.
Not for an icicle.
Pocket could trade for his health potion.
Everyone makes it out of the way safe, except for Lux. You look directly up and freeze.
Am I still raging?
Yeah.
Can I use my reaction to negate his damage by
No,
2d6?
no, that's different. That's different.
Damn it.
That's on attack rolls. As you look up and watch in slow motion, as this just, I would say it's pretty spear in nature. Like it looks like a jagged, sharp point as it just falls.
Can you
Upon
reaction
you freeze, you lock up and you feel something hit you. You're from the side, and it pushes you out of the way. You land on the ground and kind of fall and slide across the ice and look as Nuteus pushed you over. And as that happens, I would say from like the back thigh to the front of his calf gets impaled.
This is how we're killing Nute, huh?
Gets impaled. Not dead. Impales it into the ground, and it locks his leg in place. It drops him down onto his arms, and you hear howl and agonizing pain. At that part, you all kind of gather, or you're all kind of in different areas, but you see Nute is firmly wounded.
Oh goodness.
Can you continue on, Nute? Is it alright?
He kind of what kind of a stupid question is that?
Well, we've got
Look at my leg.
He's right. We're gonna have to amputate it.
No.
Well,
Pull it out.
we've got magical spells of the sort.
How about using your hands and ripping? Oh!
Alright, I'll try and pull it out.
Can
make a strength check.
I help him with that?
You can make an athletics roll. You're raging, so you can have it advantage.
Shit, man. Okay. Athletics bonus.
I got a 14
and a 20.
Okay, yeah, the two of you grabbing it are able to pull it. You hear the sound of it as it kind of rips out of his calf and rips through. There's a giant gaping hole in his thigh. He clutches that as you realize, and take a second to prepare for it. It starts bleeding fast.
Oh gosh.
Blood is pouring out.
I take my jacket off and cover it.
Yeah, take your jacket off. Go ahead and make a medicine check.
I have a
16.
16. Okay. You're able to tie it around the thigh. Try to tie it as tightly as you can this jacket, so that it kind of acts kind of like a tourniquet to help stop the bleeding. But there's still a giant hole in his leg.
Can I use Cured Wounds?
And by the size of it, I'm not saying it's like this big.
No,
Like, that's not the size. It's not like his entire thigh is gone.
It's bleeding.
I would imagine probably maybe to give you a good. I'd say this would be maybe a good About that size around. Yeah.
Eesh. That's fun, man.
That's
Nope.
pretty big.
Not fun at all. What were you gonna do?
Cured wounds
Cure wounds, what level?
first.
Okay. As you rush in, Q would to kind of try to restore. He kind of looks at you and goes, no, that's not gonna do much. It can't fix this giant hole in my leg. I'm gonna need to actually get help. Look. And at that point, he kind of goes, sorry for you, Jack, mate. And he kind of tightens it a little bit more. And you can see like the realization of a lot of the blood loss starting to kind of get to him. At that point, you see Einar has already been taking an opportunity with some of his own gear. He does have a kind of like a herbalism kit, kind of like an outdoors collection, and starts putting in like different things that are functioning as like gauze and stuff to kind of stuff into the wound. And once that's done, you get an idea because you watch as Einar kind of cuts open the pants on the leg and actually just rips like a good chunk of it off so that you can kind of get a good look at the actual flesh and see how the bleeding is. It takes them roughly about, like 10-15 minutes. We all kind of just watch as Einar is just kind of like doing his best. Eventually you see the bleeding begins to stop. And at that point, Nute begins to kind of calm down and Einar kind of looks up. Yeah, he's gonna need a lot of help. There's not much else I can really do for him, but he's not going anywhere. If he moves, this thing's gonna stop bleeding like a bloody nightmare. Sorry, mate. He looks down. He goes, "A bit out of commission for the night. Sorry." Damn it. Kind of looks up. He goes, "No, I'm glad you're okay. That's all that matters. At least I'll survive." But he's right. Look, you have a job that needs to be done, and I'll be okay. This isn't life-threatening. It just hurts like a bitch. Please go. Just come back for me.
Well,
you can see Einar kind of like grabs onto his, like kind of like clasp forearms for a second. He goes, "We'll come back for you, man."
Homeboy Einar, dude.
At that point, King kind of like pushes himself up, and with a lot of his like fire magic, you begin to see as if he's using an opportunity to kind of self-cauterize some of his wounds, so that the bleeding effectively stops, especially on like the smaller hole on his calf, and gets an opportunity to kind of like create kind of a continual source of flame to kind of provide him warmth in this cold environment.
I'm gonna turn to you. So why didn't you do that?
I can't do that.
You didn't think of it, alright? You don't have to believe it. It's alright.
Never mind.
We don't think of everything.
I don't have magic like that.
You don't
I
have...
shoot fire. I can't hold it.
But you could shoot it at the wound.
That would hurt it.
Not if you shoot it at the ground.
Yeah, but this whole
But
place
then
is made of ice. It's more.
We could free the trolls, maybe, in the wall.
Is that a good idea?
We could convince them to fight with us.
I don't trust trolls.
Who
Right,
do you
inside that,
trust?
why do you not trust trolls?
Because we got jumped by one.
Well, they might be appreciative if we free them.
They've also been in that ice for looks like quite a while. But
Exactly. Quite appreciative, alright?
Quite unalive.
Are you sure? I'm
sure.
pretty sure I've seen a woolly mammoth or heard of that story, something of a woolly mammoth being on top.
Before we go fishing stuff out of ice, there's the rest of Skyreach to go in
Oh yeah,
and
sorry.
explore.
Sorry, you're right.
You see, there still also is this massive hoard.
Hoard?
Is there anything? I don't know. Magic.
You can try and look. Make an investigation check.
I also look, but for
Yep.
something really big and really
Anyone
sharp.
can make an investigation check.
Now, I'm going to look for something specifically that might possibly come to a conclusion on how they transport this much besides the tower, maybe? If there's like a way they're able to...
How they transport it?
Yeah.
The castle.
It's just the castle.
Yeah, they transport it with the giant flying castle.
So
Yep.
I'm going to look for any...
the stream is The Blue Yeti slider is not sliding anymore.
Oh.
Like the frames are lagging, whatever. But the Blue Yeti's not picking up audio anymore, even when we go ahead and turn her back on. It doesn't pick up any voice chat.
Is it plugged in?
It's not muted, right?
Yeah, it's not muted right now.
No.
Is it
Yeah,
plugged in?
it's not. No, it's plugged in. Yeah.
Oh, it looks like the frames are.
The frames tanked. They went out the window. It was like 97%, and then it hasn't been updating.
Yeah, that probably won't show, but the audio should be good.
That's what I'm saying.
Do we need to? Do we need to reschedule the stream?
No, I don't think so. It'll be fine.
Is it picking up now?
Alright, should we crank the volume on that thing up or no?
No. Do you have it pulled up?
Have
Yeah.
the
Pull up.
stream or?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can pull it up.
Hello.
So we seem to be having technical difficulties.
Yep, we're good.
Like, see, the audio comes through. Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
That's fine.
Yeah, we're fine.
Fuck it.
So we'll just. It is what it is.
Yeah, no, we'll figure the cameras out later. Okay.
What? You're not a fan?
No, man. I just,
Way to be supportive.
my phone was off and it kept going.
Okay, so. What were the investigations?
I have not rolled yet.
Oh, goodness. You got a nat 1, bro?
Again. How have you done?
I got a 5.
I didn't roll very good. I got a
Yeah, we didn't find in this
7.
in this pile of stuff, man.
7. Would you roll?
Can I use my inspiration? I have one last one.
I can tell you no. And then would you roll hack on?
I also have
5.
one inspiration that I'm going to use.
All right.
Let me use it for this.
Do it,
Yeah,
bro. My
no
dice
way.
is cracked.
Getting done with.
You rolled the same thing as me.
I rolled the same fucking thing I
Or no,
rolled
you rolled
last
a 9.
time.
I rolled a 6.
Alright,
I get a 9.
Got a 9.
nothing better. I rolled a 7 again.
I'm not
7.
I'm staring at the sky.
Yeah.
What?
Dude, we're not going to find shit in here, dude. That's so depressing.
But we can look again.
Oh, we can't.
You do find a collection of items, especially because the majority of the items are. It's really just a lot of like coins and stuff, a lot of wealth. There are a few items that you find that have they're frozen in a sheen of ice, like so chunks of the hoard are kind of frozen, in which you can see there appears to be a potion bottle. There is a longsword, a longbow, a set of leather armor, and then a set of bracers.
I'm gonna pick up the potion.
What are bracers?
Covered in ice.
Bracer.
I'm gonna hack it
Bracers,
out of that
they're
ice.
wrist guards. Bracers.
I'm gonna punch the ice and try and bust it through like fucking kung fu style.
Just fucking.
You find that
6
the
inch
ice
burst the ice
is
apart, dude.
a little bit more sturdy,
Can I?
and it must have to do with the fact that it appears to be the dragon's ice.
I'm gonna use my explorer's pack and I'm gonna pull out a torch.
I'm gonna firebolted.
All of them?
After several firebolts, and I mean a lot of firebolts, you are able to go ahead and get all the items unfrozen.
I bet you could do that.
In which the potion, who got the potion?
I did.
It is a potion of gaseous form.
Oh.
That's
got a
kinda
longsword.
Do you want the long sword,
I
man?
don't want a long sword, man. It's just like this long, dude. What the fuck?
Is it a D8?
It's a D8 or a D10, depending on how you wield it.
I'll take the long sword.
Okay, it's a +1 longsword.
Magical?
Well, yeah, it's +1.
But I don't want the long sword, I want the bracers.
Okay. Who's got the longbow?
Do you want the long sword, Katrin?
I can't use it.
I've already got a long
Hey,
bow too,
yeah,
though.
but you've got your
A
freaking
longsword
shot
is
plus
strength
this.
based,
right?
What is this
Yeah,
longbow?
I mean,
Hey,
you just don't have proficiency in it. You can still use it.
Is this a
I have a
fancy?
negative one
Is this a
strength.
fancy
It's a
dancy
+1
longbow?
sword.
What does this longbow look
So it'll
like?
just be base
Because it's
roll?
probably got
Yeah.
a name, dude.
I guess I'll
Do you
take
want
the
it? You want the
longsword.
long sword? Okay, take the
Yeah.
take the +1 long
Okay,
sword.
you get a +1 longsword.
Alright, what's the bow? I'll grab the bow just
It's a
because
+1 longbow.
I don't want it. I already have a satyr's longbow. That's a
Yeah, he already
+1.
has a +1
I
longbow.
got a fireball.
Yeah, What does this bow
And mine
look
has a
like?
cool name, bro. I don't want
it
the one
looks
with
like
no
a nice
name.
longbow.
Oh, that's lame, dude. It doesn't have a name.
It's better than your fucking javelins.
No, dude, my javelins are cracked, dude.
Don't you have good decks? You should take the longbow too.
Yeah, come on, bro. Take the
I have
longbow, dude.
firebolts. Why would I use a longbow?
It's
What if-
plus
what if you
one,
run
why
out of
not, bro?
firebolts,
I already
bro?
have a +1. I don't need another.
I do
Alright,
two.
Alright, fine,
I'll
I'll
carry
take
the
it and I'll
longbow.
sell
Yeah,
it.
longbow.
Yeah,
you
I
got
carry
+1
the
longbow.
You guys don't take it, I'm gonna sell it for gold.
I have the longbow.
And I'm gonna buy a bunch of fucking rods.
I have
And
the
then-
longbow.
The leather armor is a set of +1 leather armor.
I don't want that either, Nick. That's all yours, bro.
Hey, that +1 is to
Portrait.
attack as well, right?
Attack and
You sure you want the +1 armor too?
I can't wear armor.
You, Nick?
What?
You want the +1 armor?
No,
Sorcerers can't
So no one can take. Larry, we're gonna sell it then.
I can't wear armor, bro, because then I lose my AC.
But I'm unarmored.
wear. Oh wait, we're all on armor.
Yes. None of us need armor, bro.
Wait. Okay.
the
So
bracers of defense
yo.
Can I contest it
are
strength
an
ten for
item.
those?
No, you can't.
Are an item that can only be used if you're wearing no armor and using no shield.
Cool.
So you guys might want to decide this as a group whose this goes to. It provides a +2 bonus to armor class.
Yo.
Please, dude. Please.
That would put you in line with me, bro. We'd both be at 16.
But what if I force aggro on me?
Yeah, but we want force aggro on me because of my rage abilities. Because if they attack anyone but me, they have disadvantage.
Well,
I'll let you.
but-
this
Well,
is
actually-
all you
But
guys
actually,
would
no.
want.
but
Then
then-
we would.
but
Then
then
we
you're-
would want to force
but-
aggro you. So I mean, it really. But it's smart to give it to him because 14 AC, he's gonna hit. He's gonna get hit by everything now.
I mean, but 16 is he's gonna get hit anyways when we fight bosses.
And he
That-
also has shield,
Yeah.
so it puts his armor class capability at 21, like you.
right. And,
But
but
it's a good
if you give me the bracers, my armor class capability is 23.
Yeah, because it puts you at 21
I have
before your
37
sensei
health,
ability.
too.
You what?
I have 37 health too.
I only have 52.
I just want more defense.
But I just
Please.
defense is my entire
Please,
character.
dude.
I think you guys should flip a coin. Roll a dice, if you will.
I don't want to give this up because I need it. I need it so bad.
I'm gonna walk up to you and I'm gonna hold out the 2 platinum pieces I have, and I'm gonna say, "He's a little weak, man. Don't you think? If he just had those, maybe we'd
Well-
get healed some more."
Well, I believe the purpose of a mage is not to get hit at all. So,
But if he does get healed some more,
well, I figure my whole identity is taking hits. So I figure boost the person. It's like giving a sorcerer a staff and a monk some bracers. I feel like it kind of fits. It's you don't give a barbarian a rapier.
I'm gonna offer you my 2 platinum pieces, and then I'm also gonna pull 3 horse blinders out. And
Horse
just
blinders?
hold them in my hand as well, too. Please. That's all I have now.
There's a mountain of gold here, guys.
Oh, I'm gonna go start grabbing more gold. No, I drop it. I go, okay, well, you guys figure it out, and I'm gonna go back to the pile of gold and just
If you're really stuck on this, I'm not going to take it from you. We can roll the dice if that's really what it must take. But I'm quite set on taking these for myself. I think they prove quite impressive, especially on my agile fists. They'll look quite brilliant, shining like diamonds almost.
I'm disappointed in you, Boris.
I don't think you have the right to be, Lux.
Grabbing more defense.
You've done a lot worse than I have.
With how dexterous you are.
Well, that's why I'm so defensive, is because of how dexterous I am, and I think
I forgot to mention that the item doesn't require attunement, so you do have some time to figure it out. It's not like slip on and call it good.
How long does the attunement take?
You could do that during a long rest.
Well, we could take a long rest in this pile of gold and see where we end up.
no, well then
Take the castle then.
I don't know, bro.
I'm kidding. We need to go now.
We do need to hurry. I'll start.
How about you both carry one for now and you can figure it out later? We can't use it anyways.
I don't care. I mean, I don't care if he holds on to them. I don't think he's gonna steal.
Lux runs off in the wind, dude.
If Katray does steal him, then I'm gonna steal him back.
I have everything I need. Bye, guys. Alright, let's go then. Is there any... That was the last item, right? Or just the bracers?
Yeah. There's a massive amount of gold that you see.
I wanna scoop up like as much as I can reasonably.
Let me tell you how much that you. I'll just tell you how much is. In
You know what? You know what? Actually, those horse blinders I have on me. Is there a way to tell what town they're from, or is there no unique feature
No.
or marking? There's no like Smith's by or anything like that.
Could I look for?
All right. Well, I'm gonna take out my notepad then, and I'm just gonna write on a bunches of paper, property of greenest, and then just start throwing.
Well, not
it
all of it's
all
property
over.
of Greenest.
I'm just gonna start throwing it all over the place.
However, I'll tell you how much is in the hoard, so you get an idea of how big this hoard is. There is 500,000 copper pieces, 100,000 silver pieces, 5,000 gold, and then there's a frozen chest, which you guys can get in there, 800 platinum, and 21 small blue sapphires. And then all the items that you found.
Would there be a
Can the two homeboys that are staying behind look for it while we
So
go
for what?
the chest?
You guys can find it.
All right, let's find it, fellas.
Do you think
you guys found it?
Can you
found it.
carry all the gold?
No, you guys can't carry all of it.
Okay.
But you also have to think. Sorry, I know I keep interrupting you. I apologize. You do have to think. This is the accumulated wealth of not only the destruction of your town and your home, but many like yours. But you may take what you reasonably can from this. I will not stop you.
Just gotta go back, dude. To greenest.
You obviously
I
can't.
keep reading those.
You obviously can't hold on to all of it. I'm just saying.
is there
I'm not gonna say no if you're like, yeah, I take X amount of money. Is that reasonable?
I'll carry the 800 platinum, but slightly.
would I be able to
You guys don't see me grab it.
would I be able to find a
Are
dragon
you sure
mask?
about that?
And
No.
I have 2 platinum. This is everything.
You're not
It's everything I
stealthy.
have, dude.
No, like,
This
I
is-
just want
this is
to watch
it.
you try to be stealthy.
Okay, wait.
It takes
Can
some
I
time.
roll against his fucking perception then, so that he doesn't
What?
see? Because I want to take this 800 platinum without my friends seeing
Maybe
me
sleight of
take it.
hand. Yeah.
All right, dude.
I just
All
want
right,
to. I
dude.
just
You're
want
gonna-
to see.
You're gonna make me roll, otherwise I'm gonna have to explain how I do this, man.
Can I see
Oh!
Can I
Go home.
Well, I'd like
Go
to.
home.
Let me see if I roll a nat
Nat
20.
20.
Let me
Nat
see if I roll a nat
We'll
20.
see.
Okay.
Go for it.
I would like to witness this happen, and I would
I'm
like.
sure you would like to. Let's
Okay,
roll and
okay,
see
okay,
if you
okay.
do.
Well, yeah. So we're rolling a perception then first.
Yes.
Okay. Fuck my life.
Is that a 1?
Yeah.
That's
So-
a 1.
You pocket 800 platinum, and the chest is, now just has the 21 small blue sapphires remaining.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I thought we were good.
He's the big barbarian that nobody
It's we're two strikes fighting over the braces.
Yeah, he does it while you're arguing over the bracers. Just swoops them.
That feels dirty.
Well, you didn't see it. It can't feel like anything.
Out of character feels quite dirty.
Well, I hope you don't play like that in character.
I didn't say that.
My goal
You said that.
for the gold is to get enough where like I can pay Greenest back.
Well, I mean, how are you gonna move it?
Like, I mean,
Yeah, how you gonna move it?
not like all of it, but like, would I be able to have enough to like, give to Greenest where they could thrive again?
How much do you think that would be?
About 800 platinum.
They destroyed the entire town almost.
Probably all the gold.
A good chunk. I would say a sizable chunk.
Because how many
It
gold?
probably, I would say anything you would want to try to return to an individual town is not a sizable amount that you could reasonably hold on to your person as of right now.
Do you really want to give all this gold to Greenest? You don't think the other villages that got slaughtered and destroyed and their homes torn through deserve any of it either?
No, it should go back to everywhere that it came
We're
from.
gonna start somewhere.
But Greenest will be remembered as the town that was the one who returned it to
You guys sound quite narcissistic right
heroic.
now. Quite narcissistic indeed. I think you should spend more time in a monastery.
mean,
I mean,
that's
yeah,
it.
if you just want
That's
to
it.
ignore it,
That's it.
go for it.
This is gross. I'm going to leave. I'm gonna go through the tunnel, and then I'll wait for you guys.
Okay, we'll catch up soon. Is there anything else you want to grab?
Just gold.
Okay. Grab as much as you
I don't
want.
know what's a
son.
reasonable amount of gold to carry.
Yeah, like what's the limit like on a player? Is it like 2,500 gold?
Legit carrying coins?
I mean, like really, like don't make us get out a calculator and do this. Just how much do you want to carry? You want to carry 5,000 gold?
I can't.
You can.
Can
You
I
have a
carry
do you have a
2,000?
backpack?
You can fit
That's-
5,000
no, that's
Because
gold.
I'm thinking,
I would
I'm thinking.
say- I would say
Wait,
keep-
wait. What's the size of a gold chip? Is it like a $50 coin or bigger?
I don't freaking know.
It's like that
Exactly,
big. It's like a fucking leprechaun. Like
So
those
you
gold
could put-
chocolates.
you could
Yeah,
put-
we'll
you
say
could-
we'll say the gold coins are the size of a
Gold
we'll
chocolate.
Say, we'll say a $50.
Yeah. So you could reasonably fit about 1,000 of those in a backpack.
I don't think you understand how big a dollar is. And
Yeah.
1,000 of
That's
those?
like
Yeah.
That's a lot, dude.
That's not that
You
much,
could
bro.
kill someone with that.
$50 would get pretty heavy.
Yeah, but in a backpack.
Just like, because I'm picturing like the coin machine from McDonald's, like
Yeah,
100 of those. Like that would be heavy as shit. That'd be so heavy.
it would suck. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think.
I would say in context of D&D that 2,000 gold would be reasonable. There's adventures that get that much.
Okay.
2,000
Because
gold.
Can I also grab 2,000 gold?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll also grab.
Wait, they just both stole 4,000 gold.
Well, it's not stealing, bro. We're
It's-
gonna
it's
gonna
already
redistribute it, but yeah, like I
You
might
guys
as well.
are not gonna.
You might as well.
redistribute
You
it.
might as well not leave it here for the cultists,
You
bro.
guys know damn well you're gonna take advantage of that money. Don't act like
I know
Well,
damn well.
the
the-
remainder of the money you can still give back.
$1,000?
Right now, what I'm saying is that I can't physically stop you if you choose to take a bit for yourself.
saying that
A
the D&D
bit?
gods are
I
not
can't tell
watching
you.
right now.
No, they're watching. It's just like, what? You think I'm just going to be like, yeah, and then an icicle kills you.
Some
Then an
characters
icicle
not
gets in your way.
God-based.
You go to reach for it, and another icicle gets in your way. I can't do
You-
There's nothing I can do.
what if the castle's destroyed?
you think a
That's
monk.
what I'm thinking.
You think a
What do you mean?
monk
What if the
Think
castle's
gold-
you
destroyed?
think a
Everything's
monk
gone,
is
yeah.
scared, yeah.
who was so upset
murder's
about
in
these
cold blood?
cultists destroying villages that he fucking
Well,
cold
you're
blood
looking
killed.
at it as us taking the gold for ourselves, but I'm holding on to it because our plan is to destroy this castle, which means the gold just we don't know where it goes. So I'm holding on to it. 'cause I
How
know
are you
where
gonna
it is.
destroy this castle?
There's the
That's
tower.
How is your plan to destroy it if you don't know how you're gonna destroy it?
Well, we can get to the
that
tower
just
that
might
steers it,
happen.
fly it into another mountain. Which
Why
would
don't
be
we just-
ballsy. Which
why-
would be ballsy.
Oh, we're
but
gonna
we could
9
do it.
Sorry.
We could do it though. We could do it though.
Thank God.
Anyways. So I grab my gold, and then I go to join a bull rest now that I have my 2,000 gold and my two platinum.
Dude, that's crazy, bro. You guys want to fucking? Why don't we just park it?
I don't know how this thing
Yeah, I don't
even
know
operates.
how to drive a
I'd
mountain.
rather play it safe.
and crash
Play safe by taking the gold.
and
'cause I
fucking
don't
bring
know.
ourselves down with it. I want to say something so bad.
Well, it would happen slowly though.
Like a slow. We should have put it. This is the true descent of the fucking tower.
I'm thinking of
I'm thinking
the
Captain
mausoleums from Elden Ring. Like even when you bring them down, they come down pretty damn slow, and then they.
Yeah,
crash
but they're
into
not flying in the sky.
Yeah, but if you're riding on top of it, it would be the same.
You're talking gravity.
It'd be like,
No.
yeah, it would be the same thing.
But they.
Captain America.
All right, bro. All right.
Well, my fall damage is.
Yeah, helicarrier.
Yeah, we'll come back in like
Alright.
200 years. It's fine.
I'm going to empty.
No, not Captain America when he gets entombed in ice.
Can I turn my explorer's pack into a parachute?
No.
Can we short rest before we go any? Well, no. Should
Yeah,
we have time to short rest?
Yeah.
You guys want to short rest?
That's okay. We
Who
can
knows
short
you're
rest.
here?
Is there any way I can detect how fast our castle's moving?
Because you're not outside. You have to be outside to kind of get a
I
gauge
thought there
of
was
it.
holes.
Yeah, there's a hole. It's not like you can look at, like, you need to have some reference point to make, like, a survival check and figure out an estimate of how fast you're flying. But what you would look, if you looked out the giant hole outside where the dragon presumes to be, entering and leaving when the castle's mid-flight, is it only looks at, like, you're basically looking at clouds.
What if
Like,
I
you're
threw
high.
a copper coin in the air and then watched how far?
if you threw it out that hole, it would just.
Bro, you were doing some
you wouldn't look
Galileo
out
stuff.
it.
man.
Like,
The hole is up. The hole is high up. It's not like your guys' level. Otherwise, things would be getting sucked into it.
Can he lick his finger and stick it out the hole and figure out which
It's high.
direction the wind is going?
Too high. He puts his
South,
finger out
southeast.
and he gets sucked out with it. It'd be like
So
Avengers,
we're
Infinity
going
War.
that fast. We're going that fast. So it's-
You don't know. I'm just saying you can't
Alright,
tell. You're
alright.
looking at clouds.
Let's just short rest.
Yeah, you can throw this.
Alright, I get my fucking
You know,
key points back.
Can I hide in the pile?
I'm gonna short rest, man. Fuck
I
it.
mean, there's no one hiding
Alright.
in the file.
Oh, can I also grab those sapphires?
Yeah,
I'm using my D8s, motherfucker.
Yeah, they're worth about 300 gold each.
Is there spells with sapphires?
Not that I know of.
We have the same amount of D8s as our player level, right? Or our hit
Help
die.
dice as much as your character level. And if you ever multi-class it that kind of dictates.
Okay.
There's enough here to buy paper.
Nice, 2 7s for the first two. Oh, that's a 4. Damn. So 11.
Yeah, I know there's enough here to buy plate armor, but I don't want plate armor. All I want's a breastplate.
Well, we don't always get what we want.
Wait, I'm still confused
Heck.
how this works. So each
Seven.
roll is how much health you get back?
Uh-huh.
Is that an hour?
No, you get hit die, bro. So when you short rest, you can use your hit die. So like, how many hit die do you have?
7.
You have 7 hit die. So you can roll this die
Well,
7
actually,
times.
it depends. 'Cause I don't remember the last. Look, I haven't kept track, so we'll say 7. I gotta keep track of that. You guys need to keep track of how many you use, because each day you get half of your total amount back.
Comes back, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Whatever you say, man.
Alright, well, I'm looking a lot better on HP. I'm missing. I got 46, 52, so we're doing a lot better.
I'll take 35.
You wake up. Short rest. Really a wake up.
Another dragon.
Huh?
Wake up to another dragon.
Another dragon, dude. This one's
get up from your short rest and see the giant adult blue dragon.
Oh, dude. At least it's not green. Oh. The poison breath, man. Skin breath.
Level poison resistance, then we can fight it.
Yeah, then it's way too wrong. Breathe on me. We get up. There's only one way to go, right? Or is there multiple ways to go?
There are multiple ways.
Ah, daggum.
Can I try to investigate a pathway that looks most used?
Go ahead and make a investigation check.
Okay. Most wear and tear. You know, Trace, rolling trade is doing us justice today. I got a 6 or a 5.
A 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, from the Mountain of Gold, there is one of the pathways that is directly south of the Path of Gold where you can see a spiraling staircase.
Everyone, there's a staircase over here.
I'll go look.
Yes, up.
Yeah, it goes up,
You
man.
think we can go south more? Or, sorry, south. Down more.
Down.
You think we can go south?
South
You want
to
to go
hell.
Southward? Let's do it.
I mean, we're in the sky. We could definitely go down.
But we want to go up.
Yes, let's go. Hey, but we should be stealthy. Is that fair? Stealthy. Maybe not get spotted. Is that
Right.
fair?
I guess.
I mean,
I don't wear scale armor.
we aren't supposed to be here anymore, so.
More of a last second turn it is.
And we still know the passcode, so.
Well, we should still try and be stealthy, alright? Alright, well, I'm going to proactively act stealthily while going up this staircase and traversing. Can I
will
roll a
also
stealth check?
Cautiously go up the
Damn it.
staircase.
Yeah, you're just walking
Is there
up the
any
staircase
cold
quietly. Huh?
Any cold roads down here?
Approaching the staircase and taking in mind that you guys doing it quietly, so it's under the assumption you're going at a slower pace.
Sure.
It doesn't take much to realize that this staircase ascends a lot.
Oh yeah.
You have two options.
Monkey climb.
About halfway up, it opens up to a platform. That platform leads you to what is the lower courtyard of this fortress. So the bottom half, the actual castle.
Nah, we keep going.
Yeah, I totally agree.
You can keep going up to the upper courtyard.
If we sneak up past the first courtyard, they expect us coming from the top, I think.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth roll going from one, like basically to traverse that stretch so that
Yes.
people don't see you.
Let me take that for you.
Way.
I mean, we pass a group stealth check. We do pass a group stealth check if that's what this is. Because I got a Oh yeah, because your dex is it's alright.
I roll a 9.
I rolled a 23.
Go 10.
10. Okay. You guys make it to the courtyard, and you see it opens up. Pretty much, it's a vast open space. Courtyard. The actual castle itself still continues to kind of grow behind you as you exit the stairwell. And you're not sure how to get up to those areas, but you're in a massive courtyard. It's open. You see a tower kind of directly across from you as well. Little, well, they're not little. They're built for giants, but these, like smaller sections of buildings that kind of span around the courtyard. At the present time, based on when you guys were able to sneak onto the doing it during the cover of night, it's still dark. There's like fog that covers the area, but for the most part, you do not see. Kind of moving into the central area.
Can I roll a perception?
So those with dark vision may, anything past 60 feet, go ahead and make it a disadvantage, just so then anything past 60 feet I can tell you if you see it.
Can you guys roll a perception, please? I rolled a 5 or a 6.
Start.
I'll take a look.
Come on, dog. That's a nat 20. Roll again. I know, it's depressing. It's going to be a nat 1 now.
Roll 2.
Alright, Nick, it's your turn.
I don't have dark vision.
Oh,
I got an
An 8? Yeah, you guys look around. It's dark.
8.
Yeah, it's hella dark, bro.
We will no longer be
Tiamat, our mother and God.
No,
Our mother and strength. Sorry, it's our mother and
I
strength,
see.
non-mother and God.
With how dark it is, right? On a switch from stealthy, hiding in plain sight.
and expect them to come. I'm not sure. Sometimes you can't see everything sometimes. There isn't always one answer. Well, it's better than say so.
Gon can't see.
Well, I'd say
I can see you're.
Can you?
No.
if we guide hack on through this, I feel like it'd be a lot better. Just we're rolling the dice, hoping that they come
Around while they're discussing.
You can't see nothing.
I don't hear
Right.
anything. Hear anything?
Yeah,
Smell?
go ahead,
I have
something.
heightened sense of smell.
Yeah,
you know that.
A little bit different than look around.
Can I make
What
a
what
quiet?
sense?
Can
That's
I
your
smell
eye.
it?
You
Can
can't
I
see much.
I'm gonna.
Can I get a quick
I can
Go ahead and
detect anything.
give it a good.
Anything.
That's that one.
Okay.
Have you ever smelled ice? Smell
God
ice.
damn.
Wet
I'll go trace bad. Bad fish this morning. Oh, bad soup.
I'm going to continue stealthily.
Where?
Boris, where'd you
I'll
go?
give him some of the rope from my explorer's pack and give it to him so he knows where we're going.
You
Oh.
feel a tail wrap around your wrist.
Me?
That's furry shit right there.
Okay.
So he doesn't hold his hand.
Hold
He's got his
tail.
hands open.
We keep
Yeah.
we keep our
Well, I
adventure
feel
boots
like-
on.
For
Tug on the
spellcasting.
tail.
Yeah, it's for spellcasting.
Tug on his tail, dude.
Yeah, it's functional.
So I'm being led by the tail right now.
Yeah, I guess so. But
So
it'll
where
be
are you
held
guys
by
headed?
a rope.
Okay.
Halfway up the stair, or down the platform, I guess.
So the court kind of you can step forward be a bit within your 60 feet. You can see there's a tower that's on what would be kind of like the opposite side of where you are, And again, the space behind you is still where the fortress still ascends. You just don't know how to get up to those areas. And then there's a series of buildings, like smaller sized buildings, but they're still, giant in scale, that kind of span across your left.
There's a tower.
There is a tower. It's almost directly across from you.
What do you guys see?
There's a tower and a couple other buildings, but I think I could get up in that tower and get rid of any guards up there.
Well, it might be the commanding tower, the one that pilots the thing.
I can't see anyone, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone's there. I think I'll climb up the side tower, maybe swing myself up and surprise attack them over the edge of the cliff or the tower. Just if anything happens, be ready. And yeah, I'm going to stealthily bolt over to the tower wall.
Okay.
And back myself up the tower.
You won't be able to do that.
What can
Tower doesn't have a handhold.
Can I stealth?
Or immovable.
Immovable?
Immovable. The seat on the front of it that looks nice. That prevents the door from opening.
Can I hold my pendant there, the worship pendant that they gave me? I'm going to bang on gold. Some of it is down to oh fuck. Right, I'm gonna check out the.
Okay. You begin moving around to the.
But as I do that, I'm gonna look over my companions and say, if you like, you can come over the tower. Or I'm just gonna look at them and just go, and just wave them over because I'm too far to be quiet. I feel like, so I'm just gonna wait that it's cool to come over.
The smaller buildings you see, which again, these are all giant size and scale. They appear to be rooms based off of the amount of giant rooms, the amount of giant-sized furniture. It appears to be rooms set aside for giants. Gee, they're uninhabited at the moment.
No, thank you.
All of them have space for kind of like room. The door's now, it's monstrously cute. You guys push the door open, kind of slide your way in.
Right. That magical seal on that door for the tower. There was no access. I couldn't figure out how to get in.
Did you try the passphrase?
I was with that heard me say the passphrase for the front door just because maybe they think I definitely am an intruder saying no uses. I don't know. Only at the front. I'm not sure. I just overthought it. I'll empty this place.
Oh well. Not at all. Especially the fact this was all built for giants, and there's no.
Maybe
They fed thinking the giants, or those giants are somewhere around here.
Or maybe this tower was just repurposed once the cultists, and these dragon rooms, or these giant rooms were here for another reason, for giants to work or something. Maybe it had nothing to do with the
Is there
cultists.
dust in this room?
Yeah.
Like enough dust? Looks like you would be there. We walk around the floor because of the dust.
I mean, it's dark, so you would really be able to.
Damn it.
Can I invest?
Feel for it. I would say dust.
Can I?
Maybe not on the ground, but on some of the furniture. Because dust has like a grit to it.
Can I investigate for anything possibly this tower related and or maybe like secrets, like a secret lever or something?
Sure. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay.
Is there any way I can get to it? Is there any way I can get next to?
What is that? Lets me add a D, right?
To a wall that's next to like.
That's in the tower that's outside.
Also, it's blocked by the stone wall.
I got a
14.
Yeah.
You start kind of looking around on the walls. You find out that in this room there's a large section of the back that when you touch it, it can revealing an icy landing platform.
Come over here, guys. This
It doesn't provide anywhere to go. It literally just overlooks where the castle is, so you can look out.
Is there
a balcony? So, yeah, it's like a vanishing wall, and after
like
no. Not sure what the purpose of it is, but it appears to be some
Nice.
present.
Nice.
Can I use my explorer's pack and set up a little rope trap at the entrance of the fifth wall? Like if anyone comes through, maybe I'll be able to hear him trip and fall. But
No, the wall's like it overlooks.
oh, I see. So there's not like a platform
Yeah,
outside.
like you don't know why that is there. It has to be something giant, but you're not sure.
Okay.
But yeah, the threat of something coming from it is minuscule.
Okay.
They would need to fly.
This is
It's probably, the amount of magic that we got to defend.
it's probably a secret we realize. I'd say so. I mean, it's a tower.
I would say that's true.
But we gotta figure out how to get through that sealed door.
Can I look for any? Fuck. Let's check the other rooms. You guys see if you find anything here. We should check the other rooms. Maybe we can find a clue to this door, to these rooms over here.
Split up in the castle.
Well, I think this part of the castle is empty for now. But if you'd like, I could go.
There was 2 other rooms, right?
There was 5, I think.
Yeah, no. I suggest split up.
Alright, we're gonna split up and investigate these rest of these rooms.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Can I pass me
It's not working.
Tiamat armor?
Does
Nothing
it
happens.
does it look like there's
It looks like there is an arcane on the front of the door. And it's the door immovable.
Lux?
Can I listen?
You hear nothing.
Lux, do you know anything about this? Could you investigate? Could you
Is
check
there
it
any
out?
writing? No.
Count it. Work on this.
Yeah.
Need a different type of spell. Same expertise, but not the same.
Maybe it can. I'm going to pull out my log.
Let me shoot out the seal.
Doesn't do anything.
Nope.
Damn.
Can I shoot magical fire at the door?
You can. Nothing happens.
Hey, can I what does the potion of gaseous form do?
Oh! It turns you into a gaseous form, bro.
It does. It turns you to a gaseous.
Nick's about to phase through the door, underneath the door seal.
Gain effect. So I'm looking up just real quick. So you could transform a creature alongside every it's wearing and carry into a misty cloud. The spell ends if you drop to 0 hit points. It lasts for an hour. It is a concentration spell. It lasts for an hour. It just lasts for an hour. While in this form, your only medicine is small. You can be your You can do the top.
I'm gonna mount and I'm gonna hand it to. I'm gonna say you know magic. Store for it.
Do you want to? You
And
want
I'm
me
gonna
to drink
I'm gonna
it?
give you the
That's-
potion of gaseous form.
I think, honestly, you're probably going to go through. Because if I get jumped.
Listen,
I can't see anything.
don't.
I'll say. Then you go.
I will not be the end of it, but give me the bliss when I go through this door. I promise I will not steal them.
Well, you have
But
to.
you have
You have
to
to attune it.
Oh,
You
fuck.
can't even get the other.
Alright, alright, well,
I can turn into a scorpion.
But in the concentrate, but if they concentrate, say gas, they can't even attack you.
Drink.
If they're hopefully.
I'm actually gonna fly. I'm gonna go in through the top.
You find that there is no.
Okay, then I'll go under the door.
You go into the door. The staircase leads to a high chamber, the walls and ceiling of which glitter. Jewels are everywhere in this room. Moonstones, thumb-sized emeralds, shining spheres, gold balls, dozens of copper levers, and golden spheres embedded in the walls. After a moment, the walls themselves seem to disappear, providing a perfect aerial view in all directions. As if there was no cloud stuff around, doesn't wink into existence, drifting about the room, snowflakes. What language do you know?
I know, common,
Dude, don't tell me giant, bro.
silver, giant, and celestial.
You think?
No, I know giant, but I didn't write celestial down. But I'm pretty sure I knew celestial.
Okay, so as a wood elf, you get a language from that, so you would have had common and elvish, and then what was your background?
It's inherited.
Inheritor.
Please let me. I want to know.
We would have gotten. We'll see. What languages do you have right now?
Sylvan.
You can read them. I just need to make sure. Yeah,
Any
just
fucking
giant.
language?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just giant.
Alright. Can I
You
write
can
down?
read them.
I
And
can't.
there are 8 birds that you see floating around you.
What do I say?
In order. Clear. Anchor. Cast off.
It's the control room.
Drift. And then this one north, south, east, west. So you can just write NSEW. But it's one. Home was after drift.
And then
And then
north,
north,
south.
south, east, west. Like, there is rise. Spin.
Okay.
Widdershins.
What is that?
Good question.
Fuck is weird shit.
Good question.
They like a cover.
Yes, it is.
More
Storm?
shit, bro.
Storm. What the fuck is this? Alright.
And then calm.
Calm?
Calm.
Okay. What?
I'm gonna check on the results.
Investigation, I got a 15 for Wittershins.
Okay.
For Arcana, oh wait, I can only do one.
You can roll another roll. That's fine.
Sick.
Your user function in regards to the castle, but one that you use for a is contrary to the sun's
Okay.
is commonly used to describe what is counterclockwise.
Do the runes look like they're moving in any certain direction? Or?
No, they're not moving. They moved in to have them all around you, and you just see them all.
Can I pocket the gems in my?
Which gems?
What can you? There, I want to name all the large stones.
Thing looks basically the entire room kind of disappeared for you.
So there's nothing
you
there anymore?
stand in the
And hit the anchor button.
Okay.
And I'm going to.
okay, and when you press firmly against the rune, you can feel it. The castle begins to slow its movement, and it is going to eventually stop moving.
And I'm going to press the all clear button.
Okay. And you press the all key.
And then I'm going to lift again.
A noise happens
Oh, shit.
after you press all clear. And it reverberates throughout the castle. You hear.
Can I?
It's all
That's a
in-
great question.
Is that a living creature? Or
That's
machine?
all it did.
No, you guys just hear a sound, so yeah, you may.
That's all it did.
Well, a 6.
You have no idea. 12? I mean, you, yeah.
16.
You have, seeing as this coincidentally, happened. No, you know,
I'm going to.
We'll start banging on the door.
Is there a way? Can I see if there's a way? Okay. I'm going to. Do I know which direction north, south, east, or west greenest would be in?
that's a great question.
And I know the general.
Dude, it's gonna be southwest.
You would need
southeast.
To, you would need to know exactly where in the
I don't know. Yeah.
go around
Don't
check.
jump
And it'll be a more difficult DC because you determine what your position.
16.
Unfortunately, without any training in astronomy, you're unable to really pinpoint. It'd be a very difficult thing to do.
Okay. I'm going to press unveil.
I see the fog that's been kind of closer.
Hide, bro. Freaking. Okay.
Just call the front door.
You see you see broad is getting full large. Gigantic. An armor
Say.
blue skin moves to the door. The door. The arcane seal just dissipates.
Do I hear him coming up the stairs? Or?
Pattern comes there, it's open, and he starts making his way upstairs. I don't think
But he's himself
Okay.
by himself.
Okay, I'm going to press.
I'm gonna. Okay, hey, let's go.
I'm-
And we gotta go follow him up.
I'm going to press. I'm
Follow him up the stairs.
going to press the right button. I'm going to story by making the tower active and confusing.
okay. You find that nothing happens. Spin button, and you would some movement from it because now the castle's stationary. You don't feel anything.
Can I hit storm?
You do, and nothing happens.
Can I hit veil?
You hit veil, nothing happens.
Can I anchor?
You anchor, nothing.
I'm gonna hide.
Makes something.
Fuck that damn fucking light. Good. I mean, I 14.
14.
Yeah.
You hide. The room as now it seems as if the controls are kind of like you're out of them. The room kind of reassembles itself into kind of like its original like towery form, and you can hide amongst some of the different items.
Wait, I'm gonna ride a lemon giant and throw it out onto the floor. Wait, I don't know this probably.
Nope. It takes a few seconds before you see the same giant move into the room, and he starts looking around. A moment, you see an apparition.
A spirit?
Queen. There's an elf in the room. Confused. Elves not with bushness. At that point, the giant begins.
I prepare. Okay, I'm going to dash
Well, that would be
or the dash. And I'm gonna dash and also prepare key point for middle.
Okay.
So he doesn't my disengage.
See about that. Yeah.
I don't like. Where's Omar? Where's Omar when you need him?
See if we can-
So you see he looks around and is foreign. He has not been on this castle today. New blood. You see, you start hearing the conversation about this point as you make. What are your plans? You see at this point, Giant begins to start touching his words, and this begins to start moving.
I couldn't copy his thing or.
And it didn't rearrange, and not begins to touch some of them that are still present, but they don't have the same. There appears to be some form of like giant magic that it kind of transcends what you love, and the castle begins to start moving again.
This place is bad.
Well, new blood we can.
Guys,
Hear this out.
Creep back down to the high.
You puny little
That's fine. I'm quite unique.
passes into my mighty fortress.
I didn't believe there were giants still here. I thought this was. If you like your tower, I
He
honestly.
like stepped out into full view.
Yeah.
You watch as he gets down and gets kind of easily into it. It's giant.
Yeah.
And the is he's got to go around along the. He has like a band that kind of covers the groin area, but he's got kind of like leather, or I guess you would consider them leather-ish. They go back to the knee. His feet are really exposed, and he's got iron clasps or gold clasps around his ankles. There's a weapon strapped to his side, but he's got like long white hair.
I'm gonna say giants are quite active and also godly creatures.
No,
I don't cult down there. I'm quite here.
or none.
The order none.
Quick vision in it.
We're putting it.
Yeah, roll with history. See how well we
20 naturally.
you only heard of it faintly. Like when you were learning, in and of itself, the word is like hierarchy, and it has seemed to be.
I believe it to be some sort of conduct, almost I'm speaking of a giant.
I know.
Oh.
But he's equivalent to humans. Your human words mean little.
I believe I think it is of the other, and it helps keep it together.
Who else knows? What do you guys?
I don't know too much, but I wouldn't be surprised if
Are you here? My love may run as a kite. You don't like dragons.
I actually actively pursue their death.
Switch and roll.
My charisma is not high.
I'm aware.
Jesus, take the wheel. Or a 3.
3.
I don't have to.
I believe you.
Okay.
Equal to the
Well,
dragon.
I'm not alone.
And they'll
Some of themselves, you do imagine it's far.
Listen, some too much we despise the dragon. You know the white dragon downstairs. And we don't get the
Honest! You speak to
Other-
But we helped. We all helped.
I point to Lux when I say that.
glad
Or I'm sorry, he him.
goes up to you. It's giant.
I told him he did it. They asked if we killed the dragon downstairs, and they killed the dragon downstairs. So you're dinner tonight,
No, they don't like the dragon. I'm pretty sure.
dragon. You're fine, bro.
Word between.
Is this in Giants thing?
You can say something, yes, we'll have to translate for him.
Is it more specific than the rest of the lot?
What you didn't let finish.
Sorry, I
Oh, yeah,
apologize.
your human speech.
Sorry.
Listen to the Hoard now. You are beneath giant. Listen to giant.
Just go ahead.
Don't be worshippers of the giant. For the wrong purpose. With all the gold and human wealth that been acquired, Lazhe's tomb, which he said, if I could prove dragon, or to my kind, the giant that did more, yes, Russia broke me. But if you killed Glad, you can do more. Someone needs to have focus. If you can kill the one, and just read focus contagion in his castle.
That sounds. With that.
I'll translate.
Like
While you're
Yeah,
trying
this guy,
to do
this
that,
guy's.
I want to ask him: will you be allowed to redistribute human wealth to population?
Dude, if we kill that
To
other
where
guy,
it came
ultimately this
from?
guy.
Yeah. Perfect. That sounds like the most important. What is it? Right now, I
Do
do.
you speak in Draconic?
I do not speak Draconic.
Sorry. I had to make the giant.
I have one more question. Do you know who is there any about the castle would help us possibly sneak attack this special lady? Where she's located?
In the
Where is that?
science, but you will know a lot of harmful things for the ordinance. I will be willing to deliver wealth to one who must make haste.
It's a good deal.
We're in Baldur's Gate right now.
Great question.
Let's
No, that's the issue, man. But you know what?
communicate.
We need to go. Greenest isn't really like Greenest is right. Like
What we take?
on the
Greenest
map.
isn't gone.
Is it on the map still?
Yeah, it's on the.
All right, then we're Greenest.
I mean, you did bring up a good very like.
But it went for Greenest. We can Greenest too.
Yeah.
I mean, we can forest is where we find it.
Yeah.
I mean, just
Send it, we'll send it up to Greenest.
no one's living in Greenest.
The mayor's a better person.
Yeah,
But are there people in Greenest? I thought you said Greenest doesn't exist.
No, I thought so, but he's. It is still there. Like you say things there, bro. Like you can sign up.
Fighting farm to.
Yeah, we just take it to Greenest.
So,
We make them redistribute.
Greenest?
Yeah,
They do that.
shit.
they would.
On
They will. That would have to.
recreating a financial economic system.
Bank.
That banks. That banks already.
They'll catch that.
I
Me,
But-
same.
Dragons is free the worshipers wish. Destroy all that is a danger to all.
They're at war or something. Sure.
Dragon behind the giants burrow into their underworlds across our continent. You would die.
Well, I mean, maybe if you don't think I'm capable of fighting a god yet,
The temple is where
is that way?
the speaker of black dragons with red
I don't need this personal.
spend time at the temple.
Is there anything that could alarm them and get them to leave?
One of the other was the all. That's how I knew one was in power. Resmir, so she believed at present an alarm sound. She's probably suspicious.
Oh, no, that's what you're saying.
Yes, you're meddling with our runes. Is what spirit of my wife pipe with flies.
I'm quite.
The lightning giants.
Oh wow. I didn't know that was a possibility. It's quite interesting.
You hear giants.
I'm actually an elf,
I am aware.
so I'm young.
Right, humans.
Yeah.
The scary human.
What?
And the human human.
Human, human.
All human.
I don't know.
He also.
Yeah, and he goes like, what?
Just leave.